my dad. Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta get respect from my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Right to the air is Burrow. That's caught. It's Flowers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball. And
that is caught. He's caught for a Bengal touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
To throw, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
11, Tommy.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall. That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
12.
Now Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. It's Morrison. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10. Now Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Raymond. Take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. 25 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Allen off the play fake. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Allen. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. (17-0) our score after 1.
The score, Bengals 17, Bills 0.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow, rolling to his right. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Nicholson. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Nicholson. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Sets up 1st down and goal.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs.
At the 16-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They'll try again now on 2nd and goal, this time from a bit closer. Allen now looks to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. And that flag accepted. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Here's Allen. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Cook is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To the air again, Burrow. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Number 0. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now he will have a first down here at about the 40. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking long for Thomas. And got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. 1st down. Here's Burrow. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off play action. Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
2nd down.
56.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just what they needed a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And now here is another interception. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Burrow will throw, and it's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain. 1st down, Buffalo.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Allen now on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Cook. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 6 yards away. And the Bills are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Burrow changing the look.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, Burrow. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. And Burrow going to throw again. Caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Allen. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Brings up third.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
There you go. No, don't go think I don't want enough. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me. Man, I swear to God, you be tripping. I can't even do it. My girl, I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it. No, she cannot scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get. Don't send him to God. He finna get blessed on. I get the paper. I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin. Not talking about the one that you sketch on. He play dumb, get his gone. He a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach. I'm about my cheese. I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on. And I'm not talking about, but it too strong. Talking and we get it started, pull up in the U-Haul. You get your move on. And they know they ain't seeing